Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. Well, I got another product review for you today, and if you remember the video I made maybe a week ago now, where I was trying to air up the tractor tire and was having quite a bit of trouble doing it because we tried it on one vehicle and the battery was dead, and then I had to drag the tractor back to my car and find a 12-volt socket and plug it in. I think the universe felt bad for me because a few days after that, a company called Lasfit shows up in my email, and they asked me if I want to review their tire inflator. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I could possibly want to review a tire inflator. So I looked at what makes it special, and it's battery powered, so you don't have to have a 12-volt socket nearby. It's always ready to go, kind of like those battery powered jumper boxes. I reviewed one of those a few weeks ago. That's a good thing to keep in your car for emergencies. I guess a battery powered tire inflator is another thing to keep in your car for emergencies. So let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing of this and check it out, and then we will go out and I'm gonna deflate my tire on my car, and we're just gonna see how long it takes to inflate it back up to normal. All right, so let's check out how this thing is packaged up. Let's go ahead and open that. And look, it is a box inside of a box. Looky there. So now we have another box. This one being a little nicer than the shipping box. So let's open this one up. And we have another box. It's like a nesting doll here. So here's the Lasfit air compressor. It has a nice carrying case to keep inside your car. It won't look out of place. So opening it up, you see we have a manual and the product itself. There's also a card in here that says it comes with a 24-month warranty. So that's great. Let's go ahead and look at the actual product here. Give it a peel. So you can see here there is a built-in flashlight, and you got the 12-volt plug, a USB-C, and a USB-A, and this is where you connect your air hose to. It's a quick disconnect, and that's actually pretty unique for one of these air compressors. Usually you have to screw it on. This is going to be more of a quick disconnect type, so it's more convenient, easier for the user. So over here on the front side, you got your controls. You have a power button there that you can hold on and it activates. So right out of the box, it is defaulted to car mode. There is a mode button on here that you can change to like an ATV or lawnmower, a bicycle, a basketball. Now the Lasfit air compressor is equipped with an automatic cutoff. So what you'll do, you'll set your desired PSI before you start using it. So say you want 40 PSI in your tire, you will connect the air hose and then connect it to your tire and hit start. Okay, moving our attention over here to the accessories. It gives you a nice carrying area for all your accessories here. These are going to be some various adapters for like a basketball, maybe some kind of inflatable kickball, something like that. So these are a must-have for your kit. Looking a little deeper, we got a USB-C cable here, and that is to charge the unit up. In case you don't already have one, they provide one for you. Also, if you would like to go old-fashioned and use it on a 12-volt power supply, they provide you with a 12-volt cable. And this is also good because what if you forget to charge it and the battery is dead, but you find you have a flat tire? This is going to give you a lifeline so you can plug it into your 12-volt power supply in the car and you can still get air into your tire. Now something you don't see very often is they've given you two air hoses here. They are equal in length, and they're probably, I would say, longer than other competitors. I don't have one around right now, but this feels like it's a decent length. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how this attaches here. Now I've never done this and I haven't even read the manual yet. So this is just going to show you how easy it is to operate. I didn't look at the manual and I'm fine here.
Gonna do a voiceover here because my dog started barking and it was super annoying. But what I was saying was on the connector of this hose, there's two little notches, and it's plain to see where those two little notches insert into the compressor.
You can see how that's going to fit in there. So you just put it in and then you give it a twist and it'll click. So I'm going to put this in next to the microphone so you can hear the click. You put the hose in and then you turn it and it clicks. So that's how you know it's connected properly, and that is very easy. It's much more time saving than sitting there having to screw it on. Now there is a screw end and that goes on the tire side. So now that we got this all put together, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the charger and give it a full charge. And when that's done, I'll be back with y'all and we're going to go outside and test this on my car. All right, so now we're out in my driveway. You can see my car behind me. I'm going to let some air out of this rear tire and we're going to simulate a low tire situation. So right now, before we start, there is 40 pounds in this tire. So I say we go down to 20 and see how long it takes it to go from 20 to 40. There we are. Pretty close to 20, maybe a little bit under. So we're definitely at the place where you would notice your tire is low compared to the other ones. And to tell you the truth, the computer would probably even tell you on the inside you have a low tire. So one of the gimmicks with electric cars is usually you have some trunk space underneath the hood. And since I'm a nerd, of course I'm going to use this storage space. And it fits perfectly here in the bottom level of this little storage space. So if you want to watch the review to the Flylink Tech battery booster, I have it on my channel as well. But here's the Lasfit air compressor, and this wasn't planned, but these match. Look at that. It's like the battery booster and the air compressor. So now it looks like I have a complete kit. So we got our air compressor out. We're going to go ahead and lock in this cable. You heard it click. Now we're going to turn it on so you can see the battery's full, and we're going to set it to 40 psi. So we got that connected. Don't know if y'all can see that because of the glare, but I can clearly see with my eyeballs that it says it's 19.5 psi, and then it's set to 40. So we're going to go ahead and let this run and see how long it takes. Okay, I got my stopwatch ready. We're going to go ahead and hit start here. Okay, it's been 1 minute and it's at 22 psi, 22.5, just changed as I was speaking. Okay, we're coming up on 2 minutes right now, and it's at 26.5 psi. Approaching the 3-minute mark right now, and we're at 31.5 psi. Right now, I'll take the time to say one of the selling points of this little unit is it's supposed to be pretty quick at airing up tires, and that seems to be the case. It's going pretty quickly now. And one thing about these little tire inflators is when they run, they get hot. And one of the selling points of this one is it has a little grill here in the front on the top. I've showed you this before. And it has an internal fan that will circulate air to keep it from overheating as quickly. 4-minute mark, we are at 36.5 psi. Almost there. We have lost 1 battery bar. 5-minute mark, we are at 38? Yeah, we are done. 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Right at the 40 PSI mark. I don't know if you can see that because of the bright sun, but like I said earlier, it is visible pretty clearly to my eyes. All right, so it just finished up. Let's check it out. You can see we did lose one battery bar, and it does look like it overshot the PSI limit by 0.5. It's warm to the touch, and it's slightly warmer up here at the bottom of the hose. But besides that, it ran for 5 minutes and didn't overheat, so that little fan in there is doing its job. I got all the cords and hoses stuffed back in here to the pocket as designed. You can see here on the unit, still looking good. One thing we didn't go over yet is it does have a built-in flashlight, and it's actually pretty bright. You turn it on by this bottom button here, and it's pretty bright daylight out here, and you can still see this light. So at night, this is going to be a pretty decent flashlight. You got your SOS mode too. Oh, it's not SOS, it's just flash. So you got on, off, and flash. Another little design thing that I like about this is it has rubber bumpers on the bottom. So if you set it down on the ground, it's not going to vibrate loudly. And it also has rubber bumpers on this bottom. So no matter how you set it up, it's going to be insulated from the ground. So that's a good touch, them putting the rubber bumpers on both sides there. So we're going to go ahead and pack this away and conclude this review. So if you've made it here to the end of the review, thank you for watching the whole video. I can't find anything negative to say about this little air compressor. It's done everything I've thrown at it. We've aired up a few tires now, and of course you saw me air up the car for about 5 minutes, and it did what it's supposed to do, so I have no complaints. This seems like a nice little unit to keep in your trunk for an emergency purpose, or to use around your house for basketballs, bicycles, lawnmowers. You saw my little video clip earlier where I was trying to air up a lawnmower. If I had this, it would have been a lot more convenient. So I'll leave a link in the description so you can find this if this is something you're looking for. Postman approves. Thanks for watching this video. I will see y'all in the next one. What are they doing? What are y'all doing? Just wants to open and close, I guess. Just Ioniq 5 doing Ioniq 5 things. It's gonna live right here in the front next to my jump starter for the next time I need it. That just fits, it couldn't fit any more perfectly in my car. Duck, your dream is really annoying. Can you wake up, please?